There we go. Good evening, Internet. Hello. James says hello. I'm tired of headache, and James needs food. Going 2 miles an hour. It's all about safety, James. Safe. Wow, this truck squeaks.
Squeaky, squeaky.
This is a squeaky truck. Okay, to work.
Better catch up.
There's a taxi cab right in front of us, and the taxi cab's advertisement. It's very simple. It just says cheaper than a DUI. I couldn't make that up. It's just, oh yeah, cheaper than a DUI. Well, DUIs are thousands of dollars. It costs time, money, jail time, loss of license if you refuse to submit.
Oh, you lose your license even if you get. I mean, if you get a DUI, you lose your license. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, but no, you get points on there if you refuse to do the field sobriety. Take a break.
I guarantee you that if you are arrested for a DUI, you lose your license for a year. I have someone going through it that I know right now.
I thought it was you get points on your license and you have to go through the school and everything. But if you refuse to do any of the stuff, then that's when they can get you and take away your license for a year. Where are we gonna park here?
You lost it for a year.
How about by the bank?
Okay.
We'll park by the bank.
There's no food over here.
No, there's no.
Sucks.
There's no food here. I'm sorry. You got your sandwich. I mean, you could run into the gas station right there.
Gas station. What I really want is Wendy's.
I'm sorry. We're casing the bank. That's what we're doing. We're parked right here at Chase. We're casing the bank.
Casing the bank.
Oh, I'm so tired. So hopefully later on, before our shift ends, we're going to show you something interesting about mixing two specific medications. James says that
James is probably wrong.
James might be wrong, but he says his instructor showed him that if you mix sodium bicarbonate and epinephrine, it creates a form of jelly.
You can do it right now, unless you really want your 2-second nap.
I want my nap before we get on the call. So in a moment, we'll show you what happens if you mix sodium bicarb and epinephrine. Stay tuned. So here we are. We finally got a break. We just had to respond 30 minutes for the call got downgraded halfway through, and then the patient didn't even want to go because his wife was the one that called. But here's the epinephrine, and here's the sodium bicarb.
So the epinephrine is for in cardiac arrest. It sort of helps to jumpstart the heart.
Well, it's also for,
There's a lot of other things, but it's
If we didn't have any Benadryl, we could just shoot somebody with that for allergic reactions.
Not all of it.
Not all of it.
And then the bicarb is because when you're in cardiac arrest, you release a lot of acids out of your cells, and this helps to counteract that.
So,
And if I remember right, which I probably don't, my instructor said if you mix these, well, you're supposed to wait before you administer these because they interact. So,
well, how about we pour them into the bag here?
into the bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that we don't make a mess anywhere. What were you going to do?
On top of the bag.
Oh, on top of the bag. So there's the sodium bicarb in there, and James is going to administer the epinephrine. We're going to see what happens. He could be completely wrong. It is still
Not doing anything.
still quite liquidy.
Huh.
Are you sure he didn't mean like atropine or something?
I thought it was empty and sodium bicarb.
Well, it is. See, everything I looked up online said that you shouldn't mix sodium bicarb and sulfates, and it's atropine sulfate, isn't it? We're gonna see. Yes, let's just add all three of those together into the same bag and see what happens. Chemistry was never my strong suit, so I don't know. Be prepared to run. Run for your life! Oh, my battery's dying.
329.
Hopefully my battery does not die before you're done with this.
But keep counting. 3 into the tank. Sounds good. By the way, thank you.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Okay, James's paramedic instructor lied to him.
She did it on the countertop, though.
I have to go change my battery now. Sorry. So, my battery's dead on my phone, on my camera, and I did not replace them yet. This is the end of the shift. James hasn't left yet, so he can actually say bye today.
Bye.
Bye. Instead of the last few days where he's had to take off because Jackie needed the car. Today, well, it's Saturday, so Jackie doesn't need the car yet. Yeah, they have to pick up Mom's car. What are you gonna do on your weekend off, James?
Probably sleep. A lot of sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm helping a friend out. He's got something going on with his car. Guess
Yeah.
it's something like our trucks, how they have to like burn out some exhaust crap or something.
Oh, the exhaust.
But his
things?
car's not doing it properly, so he has to hook up his computer to it to do it. But it can only be done when driving through the highway, so he can't operate his computer and drive his car at highway speeds. So I'm gonna drive his car, and he's gonna break the computer.
Interesting. Let's see, what am I doing? Oh, also, don't forget, maybe Sunday doing that Colin Mockery and Brad Sherwood thing at the Mahaffey. Talk to Jackie about that one. Apparently, yeah, the guys from Whose Line Is It Anyway are going to be at Mahaffey Theater on Sunday. So we might... Mahaffey Theater. So we might go see that. It's pretty cheap. It's like, for the cheap seats, it's $22 per person. And we were in our respective vehicles. Vehiculars. But say goodnight, James.
Good night. Stay sexy, my friend.
Good night.